Well, hello everybody and welcome to another little vlog. Today what I'm going to talk about is the week we've had. It's Friday evening. We're on our way tomorrow, heading northwards in England to get the habitation door and the fridge fixed up at A&E Leisure. So we're really happy about that. And we're meeting up with some very good friends. You might know them, Ed and Gail. So we're really looking forward to that. But the week we've had is good and bad all mixed in to one, really. It's good because we had the visit to the doctors and we sorted out really simply the question of medicines and so on. Now, when I spoke last time about how we get extra medicines if we're over in Europe or Spain or wherever, I might have sort of misspoke in terms of how we will be treated under EU UK rules. We have an E111 card, an EHIC card, which will allow us to be treated the same as the local people. So if we need a doctor's prescription, and locals would normally pay £10, £20, £50, that's what we would pay. If we get that free, if locals get that free, we would get that free. If we went into a pharmacy and we had to pay for prescriptions like we do here, we would have to do that over there. So we're going to be treated the same as in-country residents, which is quite a good thing because that sort of matches across the sort of health services that they have in different countries. Clearly, after March 29th, we still don't know what the hell is going to be the situation, but you can be sure that something will be sorted out. I'm pretty optimistic about all these things, and you know what, if it's not, we'll deal with that, and it all going to be fine. It really is. Worst case scenario, we'll just have to drive back, and that's it. Yeah. On the downside, I've been waiting. Well, I've waited ages to go to the GP to sort out my ears. Got eventually, after some toing and froing, got the consultant's appointment, got the MRI scan, found out really 3 months ago that I'd benefit from hearing aids, and the consultant and the doctors weren't prepared to do the hearing aids until they found out whether I had anything else going on in my ears and in the hearing system. Now we know there's nothing happening, and it's Eustachian tubes dysfunction, which is what I went for in the first place, and the GPs told me no. I'm now faced with a situation that I've had the consultants report back. They're going to write to me. I haven't received the letter that they promised would come the next day. So, and we're away tomorrow. So that letter is going to arrive at some point with an appointment for me to go and get hearing aids. I'm not going to be around. So at some point, I'm going to have a letter here. I'm going to be in Spain. The hearing aids are not going to happen right now. So I'm really, really disappointed with that. However, I have to say a big thank you to Dominique, who consistently tells us about medical issues and how to sort of work towards feeling better and being better. And we do take notice, Dominique, we really do, but it's hard for us to really switch our lifestyles into that. With all the other things going on, we found it difficult to really go down that route. However, you have mentioned that Floradix might be beneficial. So guess what? I went out to the pharmacy and I bought a box of Floradix today. I haven't started taking them yet. It's Floradix, for those who don't know, is it's a vitamin supplement containing iron and vitamin B12 and other bits and pieces. So let's hope that can actually give me a bit of relief from all this blockage that I have. In this sort of 3D space here, right in the middle of my head, behind my nose and eyes, I always feel sort of really bunged up and tight. The doctors don't seem to want to take any notice of that. But they have said that I can have a non-invasive operation to clear the Eustachian tubes. I'm not keen on that. I spoke to the pharmacy today and said, look, have you got something that could help with Eustachian tube dysfunction, maybe a decongestant and, stuff like that. And they were really quite helpful, really understood the issue, and went through all the medication and everything else that I might be on. I'm really not on any medication. I have a bit of scalp treatment because I do have a bit of a scalp issue on occasion. But that's what is it called? Betamethasone, and it's like an eczema treatment. So no issues with any of that. So he's recommended a eucalyptus and menthol inhaling thing, some stuff you put with hot water, inhale it and try to breathe that through, and hopefully that will start to open up some of the airways and clear out maybe the Eustachian tubes, because the Eustachian tube ends up in the back of the throat. So if you're breathing in through your mouth, I think it might go up and maybe start to loosen or dissolve some of that stuff that's up there. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. I've got some other tablet form decongestant that he said, well, just take like 2 or 3 of these a day until you finish the packet, and that might just sort of kickstart the decongestant process while you're doing that inhaler type stuff. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll report on that regularly for you and see whether that actually makes a difference. But what I will tell you, and you might or might not know this, but when my ears gradually during the day and at various points during the day gradually feel like they're just closing up, and what I do is hold my nose and blow down my nose, and that makes my ears pop, and that's called equalizing, and that improves my hearing. So I'm doing more and more of that. But if I do that really hard, if I really blow and push hard on that, I get out of this right eye tear duct a stream of air, and sometimes I can make it whistle. That's my party trick. I did speak to a doctor about that once. He said, well, it's all joined together, ear, nose and throat, and and that tear duct is there, and if you're equalizing and you're putting pressure in there, the air's got to go somewhere. Now what they hope is that it sort of blows the Eustachian tubes clear. That's what you're trying to do. But mine comes out of my tear duct, so that could be quite amusing. They weren't too worried about that. I don't know whether that's good, bad or indifferent. I don't know. But there we are. That is it. But we are on the move tomorrow, so exciting times. We're up to up to the Chester area. We're staying over the weekend. We've got an appointment with A&E Leisure on Tuesday morning, where Nikita Chloe is in all morning. Well, they think it's going to be at 4 or 5 hours maybe. Take the door off, fit the new door, connect it all back up, make sure all the sensors are working, and then fit the 240 volt fridge element so that we can actually plug in to the electric while we're over in Spain for that 2-month stay at Bonterra, to make sure that the fridge works on electric, because it would be horrendous if we have to run for 2 months on gas and we're not actually moving the van. I know it's going to be more difficult to get gas there while we're static. So that's what we'll be doing over the next few days. Stay tuned and we'll show you where we go and what we do. I'm going to try and get Wendy to maybe film a little bit out of the window during our journeys and to show you the type of scenery that we see on our way. But if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make some comments in the comment section below and let us know what you think and feel about any of the issues that we discuss here. And if you want to follow our journey as we travel around the UK and Europe, living full-time in our motorhome, why not consider subscribing? And if you don't want to miss any of our content, click the bell and we'll send you a reminder every time we upload a new video. I'm going to say thanks so much for watching, and thank you even more for your comments and interaction in the community in the comments section. We really do appreciate it. We can't always answer all your comments. We are getting more and more of those, but please do continue to interact and get involved. And I'm going to see you again tomorrow while we're on our travels. Bye bye for now.